Rise and grind, guys. Sunday morning. Beautiful Sunday. Listen, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to hit that like button. Well, that's not really the favor. I do need you guys to hit the like button, but what I really need you to do is take a ride with me. We're going to take a ride to New York today. But before we do that, we got to take care of some very important business. All right, now I'm ready. What's going on, YouTube? It's your man, Griff, and you guys know what to do. Hop in that passenger seat, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up like button, and let's roll. All right, let's get right into it, guys. This is going to be light and easy. Just a couple things that I want to update folks on, so this should be a breeze this week. All right, so the first thing is there was some information published about the C8 Stingray receiving a price increase, okay? The vehicle itself is not really receiving a price increase. What is increasing is the destination and freight charge. It's increased $100, so it's up from $12.95 to $13.95. Now, it's not the end of the world, right? But I think we can all imagine why the price has increased. These vehicles that have to transport your vehicle after it's complete to its destination, it costs money to fill that truck up. And with gas prices increasing, you can just imagine that they needed to make some adjustments to make their margins. Now, we know how much it costs to fill up our cars with this gas craze. Just imagine how much it costs to fill up one of these trucks, okay? So the national average right now is $4.59, okay? Now, we know that some states are much higher. I think California is over $6 a gallon, okay? Since last Thursday, these 10 states have seen the largest increases in their averages. Alaska, which I'm nowhere close to, 34-cent increase since last Thursday. Connecticut, 30 cents. Rhode Island, 28 cents. Washington, 28 cents. Massachusetts, 28 cents. New Hampshire, 28 cents. New Jersey, 27 cents. Maine, 26 cents. Oregon, 26 cents. And New York, 25 cents. That is crazy, right? And check this out. The average cost to ship a car is $1,650 at the national average rate. The highest cost is $2,100 for an enclosed trailer, and that's a rush job. The lowest cost is $1,200 for an open carrier, no rush, which is pretty much what we get, open carrier. But anyway, you look at it, right? $1,295 to $1,395, the lowest cost being $1,200. It seems like we're getting a little bit of a bargain. Chances are we're not. When you spread that across a lot of cars, okay, that shipping company is making a decent amount of money. All right, up next, Z06 Upgrades and Enhancements. Listen, I know you guys that are waiting for this car, they haven't even priced it yet. I think what they're doing is they're making an already great thing better, you know? So I think that you guys are going to be more than impressed when they finally roll this thing out, especially the guys that are going to track their car, which I have two questions for you guys after I go through this. All right. So they've made some updates to the suspension. As you can see here, there's two suspension packages available. You have your standard package, which comes with the non-Z07 package. And then you have an upgraded, even better, not to say that the standard is substandard at all, but the Z07 package is even better. It's the ultimate track suspension package, which is just nuts. I mean, it's an ultra track ready performance vehicle, you know? So this is going to give you guys better handling, be able to produce more speed coming in and out of those turns. It's just an amazing track vehicle. So the two questions I do have for you guys, put it in the comments. One, do you plan on getting the Z07 package with your Z06? And two, do you plan on tracking the car, or are you just going to be an in-town prima donna? And no shame in your game, because I would be the in-town prima donna, you know? I mean, I step on my car when I'm on straight roads, on, you know, open road, but I'm just not a track guy. You know, I haven't graduated to that. But, you know, never say never. But I'm very curious to see what you guys are going to be doing with your vehicles. And next up, they've increased the engine cooling capability. There's a 50% increase in cooling capacity over the Stingray Z51. There's more radiators in this thing now. They've gone from 3 to 5 radiators. There's a new center radiator. Add a second aux radiator for high engine RPM oil cooling. There's more powerful front fans with a 50% increase, more aggressive side opening, 20% increase of airflow, track prep removable aero panel, license plate, increases center radiator grille opening by over 75%. Wow, if you're going to track the car, they've made some provisions for you to keep it even cooler. It's crazy. All within the architecture and no loss of consumer features. No compromise to the front space or the AC performance. Entirely new coolant plumbing system to enable extreme engine RPM and coolant flows. 20% larger AC compressor and new pulley ratio to maintain track capability at 100 degrees Fahrenheit ambient with the AC on. Wow. So not only can you race around the track, but you can do it fast with the air conditioner on in this car. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. So listen, for most of us that are familiar or either still have a C7, you guys are very familiar with what happened with the C8 Z06. When they introduced that vehicle, there was a tremendous amount of problems with overheating. It was a major problem for GM and Chevy. So I guess they're taking all the provisions to make sure that this doesn't happen again. So good stuff. You guys are definitely going to be happy with this. And closing things out, we got constraints. Now, I'm not going to get too deep into this, as I'm sure most of us have already heard about this, but let's just go through it quickly, right? Constraints, non-Z51. Why? Mechanical limited slip differential is unavailable right now. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you guys this. Don't let this situation get you into a position where you're buying into something you never budgeted for. Now, if you've got plenty of money and the money's not an issue and you just want your car, you're tired of waiting, by all means, go ahead. But for those that are more budget conscious, for guys that have put money away and, you know, you have a specific budget in mind, don't let this situation push you into something you never asked for, okay? Magnetic selective ride control. Why? Supply chain issues. Still facing the same old supply chain issues, okay? I talked about this in a previous video on, you know, I think they do have some surplus, but I talked about that in a previous video, why they can't, you know, offer it on a widespread basis. 70th anniversary edition. Why? The wheels aren't available. I'm chuckling a little bit. They showed us the wheels, but apparently the wheels are not available in mass quantities. So you're not going to be able to dig into that. All right. All right. So some of you guys may already know this, but listen, if you already had an order in the system, I'm not talking about a reservation, but an actual accepted order in the system, these constraints should not apply to you, right? So when you initiate an order, it means that Chevy goes into their order banks and says, let's make sure we have all the equipment to build this car before they even accept an order. So again, if you already have an order, you should not be subjected to these constraints. I believe that these should only apply to new orders that are coming up, right? If your allocation is just coming up, you're going to be subjected to this. But anybody that has an existing order should be absolutely fine. All right, we made it. I appreciate you guys taking this ride with me. Stay connected, stay tuned. Until next time, catch you guys later.